I'm back again. The other day I was talking about friendship and all of that, and I promised you all that I was going to bring the complete episode. I'm very sorry. A lot of things happen, and I wanted to, bring my opinion on what I think about those things, such as kingdom marriages and all of that, just to, be afloat with what is happening. And I'm glad I was able to do that. And for those who are constantly liking, commenting and sharing from my posts, I appreciate you so much. It means a lot to me, and I'm so glad that I'm doing this for you all. I'm doing it for myself, I'm doing it for you all. So today I'm going to be talking about toxic relationships. And in toxic relationships, I'm going to center more on three categories. There are many, but I'm going to center on three categories. And one of it is abuse, the other one is jealousy, the other one is gaslighting. And the thing about toxic relationship is that a lot of people don't know they are in toxic relationship. Why? Because it deals more with your mental state. It deceives, and you cannot easily find out. That is why a lot of times you discover, you speak to your parents, you speak to your friends about that toxic job, relationship, whatever they are into, and you find them going right back into that friendship. You find them going back into that friendship because they don't know that they are in a toxic relationship. And let me explain why they don't know. That is why sometimes you need to pray and put effort to see counseling, to see that you bring those people out of those kind of relationship. One thing with toxic relationship, and in this aspect gaslighting, is that it tampers with your mental state, your reality, your memory. It begins to make you question your belief system. And when something is beginning to make you question your belief system, you will find something else to rely on. So what these gaslighter do is that they make you question about your reality, yourself, your belief system, and don't trust yourself, and then rely on them. You begin to trust on them. That is what they do. So when they do that, they make you be completely reliant on them. That is why people will talk to you, people will try to advise you, and you don't see anybody making sense whatsoever why you should leave that friendship. That is what they do. And this gaslighting comes in various forms, because a lot of these people are good. And the sad part is that some people don't know they are gaslighters. True, they feel that they are funny. Let me give you this little story. I remember while in secondary school, I'm not going to mention names, I discovered there are some set of people, because I might have the people watching my podcast or that. Some people crack jokes at the expense of people's emotions, people's feeling, and people laugh. But what about you? You are left scarred, you are left angry, and people begin to use that to ridicule or mock you. That is an example of gaslighting. When a lot of jokers, they begin to joke and crack jokes regardless of the situation or pain that person is going through. People process pain in a different way. Who told you that this is the time this person wants to crack about that joke that happened in class? Who told you that this is the time you can crack a joke using that particular incident? Who told you that? And I've come in contact with such people in my secondary school. I discovered that there is this set of people that crack jokes at the expense of your feeling. Even though that time, a lot of the people could not speak up to these people and tell them, I don't enjoy you cracking jokes about this and that and this. I was a very a little big child, and I discovered people call me fat, all this, and I didn't like it. People crack jokes about it. Don't break my chair, don't do this, don't do that. I didn't like it. In as much as I smiled, deep down I know I was hurt, and that is gaslighting. And when I grew up, I was questioning. I placed a video on pressure. I was questioning my size. I was like, oh, what if I would have been slimmer? All of this is what gaslighter did to me, and this is what they are doing to a lot of people. So today I'm going to be talking about some of these things that you can use to identify a gaslighter. And one of it on the list is countering. Whenever you speak, you discover they are always finding a way to counter your words. Whenever you say something, they look for, are you sure this is what happened? They look for a way to counter what you've said. Constantly, they look for a way to say that what you say does not make sense, regardless of the sense you are trying to use. And some of them, what they do is that they actually say the same thing you've said, but in a different way, just to counter your own words. And some of them, their ideas are not even smart than your own ideas. That is what they do. They counter everything you say, just to make sure that you don't trust your own instincts, you don't trust your own reality. Do you understand? That is what they do. Another thing is they withhold information. Withholding information, you know, whenever you are asking questions, trying to understand what is happening, how did we get there, they withhold the information from you. You see them not interested in having that conversation. Or whenever you are having conversation, you cannot get into a deeper kind of conversation because they are always withholding information from you. That is an example of a gaslighter. And that information might be a liberation for you. That is why a lot of times you discover some people don't know they are into relationship with abusers. It's after the marriage or after a period of time that this person's real identity is being shown. That is withholding information. Another thing they do is that they divert your conversation. You are trying to have a conversation about the thing that just happened, and they tell you are too sensitive. Why are you having this conversation? This was not what happened. This was what happened. They divert, or they start talking about fashion, or talking about a colleague, or talking about their own day. That is what they do. They are self-centered, so they divert the conversation to make sure that it does not center about that problem you are having in that friendship or in that relationship. That is what they do. Another thing that they do is deception. When they deceive you, making your reality look like a sham, making your standard look like a sham, they begin to tell you, you cannot get somebody like that. You can't get somebody that is going to agree to do this with you. And it's a lie, for the fact that they don't want to be in that relationship or do that thing with you. There are 1001 people that want to do that thing with you. There are 1001 people, they deceive you. And a lot of times they go behind you to do the same thing with another person else. That is what they do. Deception. Yes. So begin to question yourself, begin to put one and two together and begin to find out who is gaslighting me with these few things I'm saying. Another thing you need to do is that stereotypical. They are stereotype in nature. What they do is that they stereotype you into a particular form, or they stereotype your ideas, they stereotype your standard. I say people from these people are like this, you are not even this. This is what they do. They just stereotype you, and then you have like a stigma around you that you begin to try to see that you avoid all of that. I remember growing up, I grew up in the north, and I'm from the north proudly. But whenever I meet somebody and they say, oh, you are from Kaduna, you are Aboki. For those of you that don't understand that, Aboki is a slang, it's a Hausa word that is used for friend, but a lot of people use it in the form of abuse, which means if they call you Aboki, they mean you don't have sense. You see them insulting people that you are just an Aboki, which means you don't have sense. And it's stereotypical because we have lots of intelligent people that are coming from the north. We have lots of hardworking people that are coming from the north. We have a lot of them. Sense does not need any race, does not need any tribe. When you have sense, you have sense. That is what a lot of these people do. They be like, I'm just giving you an example. I'm not saying that anybody dating anybody from the north they are stereotypical you, but no, that's not what I mean. I'm just giving you an illustration for me to assist me to explain to you what a stereotype looks like. Yes, they have an idea before getting in relationship with you. They have an idea they want to push you into. They have an idea. There's this idea of their past relationship. Maybe they were in a relationship with someone that hurt them. They are not done healing. So when they get into that relationship, they begin to see, oh, all women are gold diggers, all men are scums, all men must act in this way. So because of that stereotype in them, they become manipulative and begin to make you change your own reality. This is what I mean by that. Yes. So a lot of these things are example of how someone can manipulate you. And this toxic relationship goes further with parents, child and parents. Your child is about to cry because of an incident, and you tell the child you are too sensitive. Especially to the male children, you tell them, are you not a boy? Why are you crying? A child just fell off a bicycle, and instead of you to console that child and let that child know, okay, you'll be fine, you begin to tell them they are very sensitive. Begin to change their ideas. We have a lot of toxic relationships. We have job gaslighting. A lot of people at your workplace will always find a way to tell you you are not doing something right. I don't mean there's a thin line when somebody is trying to correct you and when somebody is trying to bring you down. When somebody is trying to bring you down, they mostly come in form of jokes, mostly come in an embarrassing manner. Anytime somebody speaks to you, they leave you feeling embarrassed. That is word. And like I said earlier, this gaslight is a colloquial that was gotten from a film, where the title of the film is Gaslight, where a man deceives his wife into thinking that she has mental problem. Can you imagine? That is how far this gaslighting can go. A lot of people gaslight you with jokes, begin to make you question your reality. So it is time for us to begin to think, who is gaslighting me? Because the abuser tends to make you rely on their words more than your own reality. If they ask you, you know the color you love, you know the kind of food you like, you know the kind of places you want to visit, but they begin to make you feel like those places are not good, those places are not where you should be, the kind of clothes you like to wear, oh, you dress this way, you dress that way, what you like to eat. They begin to manipulate you, and before you know it, what is their favorite is your favorite. And when you meet this gaslighter, there is a period they give you. It's called the honeymoon period. This honeymoon period, they give you all the best thing you want. They act as if they are into you. They act as if they are good friends, they are good spouse, and all of that. And after that period, they begin to show you their real self. That is where the point of withholding information comes in, because they begin to show you the kind of person that they are. And I know it's very, very hard. Even some people who watch this video, they are in those kind of relationship, and they will find it hard to believe themselves, because of course they need that person's opinion. They will tell you what you watch on the internet is just for internet. Don't believe such. It's for likes and for views. It's for your own good. This gaslighting is even known in the mental department, because it goes further into changing people's identity. You find a lady or a man not liking a particular food, but because of gaslighting, you find him enduring and eating all of that, and it's not good for you. So this I don't even know how to explain myself more for you to understand, but it also goes into friends. You have a particular friend that anytime you dress well, they don't comment. They rather look for the fault on that particular outfit to tell you didn't wear this right, this color and this color didn't go together. They change your kind of outfit to be their kind of outfit. I remember having a friend who, after dressing up, she was about to step out, and then the person began to tell her, why did you combine this and that? And she looked at herself in the mirror and she didn't ask for your opinion. You know, because something settled with you does not mean it settled with the other person. You have to learn. If you want, there's a point of you correcting somebody out of love and you trying to bring that person down. There are a lot of friends that when you are with them, they don't want you to look better than them. So they begin to gaslight you and say, your stomach is big, your this is big. And you change your outfits because they don't want you to look better than them. You speak and they find the worst English you've spoken, or they look for that particular accent of yours that you are battling with. And talking about accents, I want you to know that interlingual transfer is allowed. Interlingual transfer in the sense that everybody coming from a local community, which is their L1, the first language they learn, there is tendency for them to bring some of the phonemes and some of these things that are in the L1, some of these phoneme sounds. When I say phonemes, which means sounds and words that sound similar to the L2, that is the language they are learning, is very possible. And it's not bad. It is recognized in language. So don't let anybody begin to use your accent to judge if you have enough intelligence to speak or not. In as much as there is room for excellence and improvement, don't allow anyone without the intention of correction to make you feel like you are doing everything wrong. Improve yourself once in a while. Read and watch films and documentaries that are going to broaden your horizon. But at the same time, be careful of gaslighters, because the funny thing is that they are not just in intimate relationship, boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, they are in friends too. You are bringing a business idea and they tell you 100 reasons of why that business cannot work. They try to deceive you on why that business cannot, and they bring names of people that have tried that business and how they failed. That is example of, they don't see a way of encouraging you. They can never find a way of encouraging you. And you know when somebody is correcting you, or somebody is having correction with the intention of love or with love in their heart, when the situation is not rampant. Because gaslighters don't find anything good about you. They find everything wrong about you. And these are people you should avoid. Regardless of the experience and the good times you shared, keep them at arm's length. If you want to achieve something, keep them at arm's length. So tomorrow I'm going to talk about how jealousy, abuse is also a form of toxic relationship and all of that. And after explaining all of this, I'm going to give you tips on how to assist yourself, on how to run away from such people. And I think for today I'm able to do justice with gaslighting, in as much as it's a broad term and can be explained for 2 days. Yes, because it comes in different forms. There is political gaslighting, there is business gaslighting, a lot of things. And so I thank you for always sharing and liking and hitting on the like button. So once again, if you find this very helpful and you know someone that needs this, please share, comment, share your experience too, so that other people can learn and like and hit on the like button. Until next time, bye.